Greetings, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. It seems like just yesterday I was thinking about how cool Vox looked and how, in a lot of ways, he is one of the best, most wonderfully, beautifully, whatever words you want to call it, adjective to describe it, designed characters in the history of MCOC. And for the record, I still believe that, though I have fought against both, of course, in the event quest, and I fought against Photon in Battlegrounds, and let's just say that didn't go well. So I think there's a chance that even though Vox seemed to get more hype, maybe Photon has more lasting power, especially because Vox, if you push him to a special 2, I think he's fairly easy to defeat, whereas Photon's got a little bit more trickiness to her, and you might disagree. Again, that's okay. But what if this happened? What if you pulled a 7-star Vox in Vox's early access bundle like Volcanic MG did a week ago? Well, that would give you the option, the ability to test him out. And so I asked if he could send over any gameplay, and he was nice enough to agree. And this is, of course, the Realm of Legends Winter Soldier fight. I can't tell if this guy has the best healthcare plan of all time because he keeps resurrecting himself, or if he needs a new healthcare plan because he keeps dying every single day on YouTube. But either way, it's worth considering. Looking at that Degen damage to start off, to have 17 Degens doesn't start off stacking, but as it goes on, the numbers keep increasing, which is fascinating. And then he refreshes with the special 1, but the Degens don't stay, which is kind of fascinating. Decent yellow numbers. Nothing that blows my mind, considering it's a 7-star. But there are so few champions that are Degen immune, and look at how this... It starts at 44. Look at how the numbers are increasing. 4,000 damage. Now 5,000, 6,000, 7,000 per. 9,000 per. Now, again, the Degen doesn't hit on the special 1 a second time, but it's still, I think, is important to the rotation. We'll read here in a moment what the description is that he left for what he's trying to do. And Lord knows, I am not in the content creator program. I am an independent YouTuber of Kabam, and so I do not know all the rotations for all the new champs, but I can at least watch and make observations, and look how the numbers keep going up. Last time it was 9,000 by the end. This time it's 10,000 by the end. And that Degen damage alone really is what won that fight. So it's not a fast KO at all. And when we talk about Realm of Legends, we're usually talking about speed, because I think it's a very disingenuous argument to talk about hits. Because in theory, you could have a Realm of Legends fight with 5-star Quake that ends in 0 hits, but it would take a long time. And so it's about speed, not about hits. And that's why Kabam used to have, and I guess in some ways still has this month, timed competitions where when you went to MCOC Comic-Con, everybody had the same champs, had to play on an iPad, which for me was very awkward because the difference between playing this game on a phone and an iPad is, to me, completely life-changing. And I was worried I would embarrass myself in front of people by them thinking I knew he sucked, because what I could do comfortably on a phone I normally couldn't do on an iPad. I still did okay. Not great, not terrible, just mid, as the kids would say. But with that regard, it was a timed competition to see who could use the best counters the fastest, and it was really fascinating because everybody that I was in just waited for Legacy and Seaton to go up there and then just copied whoever they chose, because that's how incredible their knowledge of the game and how great their skills were. And I felt blessed just to be witnessing it. I didn't, of course, view myself as in any way on par with them, and I never will, but it was cool to be amongst the crowd. And it's crazy to think, I think that was 2018. That will be 5 years ago from October. The Degen is really like a fine wine. It just gets better with age as the fight continues. And I would love to see Vox in a situation where you had the health pool of the defender even higher than Realm of Legends. I also promised that I would read his description, so I'm going to blacken the screen real quick and do just that. He says, spam the special 1 to win. Just keep stacking buffs and degens. Let me know if you want more than that. I can easily find more content to playtest with. And I'm just going to say to him, Abyss or anything longer to see how high the Degen stacks. Would be amazing. So I might have a follow-up video with this, but the good news is, by him not sending me 20 minutes worth of footage, it's not a 20-minute video. So I am thankful for that, because even though, look, YouTube keeps telling me the reason why your channel revenue and clicks are going down so much is that we're not going to promote short videos. If you want short videos, save them for YouTube Shorts. Do not save them for horizontal videos. Make videos over 10 minutes long. Make podcasts and interviews that are over an hour long. Then the revenue that maybe you remember from years ago will return. And my response is, I don't have time to do that anymore. So if my channel loses 90% of its revenue, I'm still going to make content because I love doing it, and so be it. But this is also why I cannot say this enough, kids. Do not depend on the YouTube algorithm for consistent monthly checks. I don't care how good your channel is. The algorithm can change, or the audience can change, or the game can change, and suddenly you go from making $1,000 a month to making $100 a month. And $100 is $100, but not when you need $1,000. So that is maybe an odd way to end this, but the more you know. I feel like a star should have flown across the screen. Thanks again for watching. Have a good one. I am so thankful to be a voice in this community. You all are fantastic.